Namaste, my beautiful friends. I'm Jill Loftus of Nuit Astrology. Welcome to your planetary energy forecast weekly Isis Lotus Tarot Spread, and we're looking at the week of July the 14th. So the Isis Lotus Tarot gives us two different ways to work with the energy. So let's take a look and see. Yep, for the collective. Yes, confirming. For the collective, Isis Lotus Tarot Spread week of July the 14th. All right, so where we're coming from the past, we've got the devil. So the devil can mean a lot of strong emotions. It can mean negative patterns, negative behaviors, someone being underhanded or tricky with us. It could be that we're descended into despair or disgust or sadness or overwhelm, all the negative emotions. So there's something here about starting the week on kind of a little bit of a tricky note here. And then unfortunately, all this underhanded stuff has culminated in you being the Nine of Swords, which is, sleepless nights, lots of worry, lots of difficult thought forms. Now the environment that we're in, the Tower. So some change coming up this week. Definitely need to be change, adapt. We maybe sense it coming, and that's what some of these other cards are about. And then as these influences culminate, we have the Knight of Wands, which means we are going to be forced to act. Now, the key card of the future is the Fool. So we have to remember in these moments of desperation or sadness or overwhelm that we are manifestors, that we're participants in this cosmic dance, so to speak. We want to create the world we want, maybe not the one that we're in at the moment. Now, our two opposite forces in play. On one side, the Four of Swords, which says, just, take some time out here, chill out. The other side is the Seven of Swords. So theft, loss, something being removed, taken, again, more trickery. So there's definitely an astrological caution flag up based on these cards. Now, the near future detail card is the Knight of Swords. So interesting that both of the future cards are knights. Knight energy has to act. Knight energy is enthusiastic. Knight energy doesn't contemplate, ponder, make lists, wander aimlessly, Night energy is action oriented. So this is the action of the mind. This is the action of sending the email, having the conversation, making the decision, and moving forward. So this is your near future key card. Now the modifiers are on the Four of Swords side, the Three of Wands, which indicates, you're already moving in this one particular direction. On the Seven of Swords side, with the theft, Six of Pentacles. So this is an indicator that more energy needs to be put into something, okay? You become aware of this potential loss, and so now you've got to move forward and, either pour money or time or something into a particular area. Now, over here with the Four of Swords and the Three of Wands, we have the Six of Swords. So this is an indication that on this particular side, I think, part of the quest is to get to a better place. On the Seven of Swords, Six of Pentacles side, we have the High Priestess here. So this is wonderful to know that this support is here. Now, this support is here for everybody. But if you're really in this state of feeling this loss or concern about something being taken or stolen from you, you have to tap into your divine feminine, for guidance, for understanding. Now, over on the Four of Swords side, we've got, as our possible solution or outcome, the Ace of Pentacles, some kind of new beginning over here. It could be financial in nature. Seven of Swords side, we have the Ace of Wands. So both sides indicating some kind of brand new thing. Now, what's the difference between the Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands? So Ace of Pentacles, you're dealing more with resources, with practical things, food, land, real estate, your bank accounts, etc. With Ace of Wands energy, it's more the start of something new. So initiating a new business, a new activity, a new relationship. There's something very action-oriented here, more fire versus earth. And then paired with each of them on the Four of Swords side with the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Emperor. So very powerful energies manifesting here. On the Seven of Swords, Ace of Wands side, the Strength card. So the patience, divine feminine qualities of being empathetic and compassionate and not forcing, not pushing. So I would definitely say this is an interesting kind of unfolding. The past, the devil, there's something here. We really have to watch. This devil energy could be coming from us. It could be coming from outside of us, but it can confuse us. And you are, in a state of worry and concern. Believe me, I get it. I really do get it. And the environment is, the tower where sudden things are happening. Things are shaking. The literal earth might be shaking with some of these transits. So we have to be change adept and we have to take action. This is what the Knight of Wands reminds us. We have to take an action. Now, this key card of the Fool also says, you're not, what you decide to do, how you decide to handle all this might not be what everyone else would recommend, might not be the traditional approach. But the Fool really understands the cosmos, and others might call the Fool foolish, right? But the Fool is also, one that understands the seen and the unseen and can make things happen. So the story is, on the one side, Four of Swords. Okay, calm down a little bit on this side. Like, take a breath, take a breather, till you formulate the right energy or ideas to move forward. Knight of Swords. And then Three of Wands. You'll easily see things kind of come together, I think, this week, if that is the right approach for you. And it will take you to a place that feels more secure and calm. There, in that new place, you can plant your Ace of Pentacles flag here and start something new. And Emperor, feel really empowered about it. Feel like you're in charge. Feel like you're calling the shots. On the other side, you become aware of a Seven of Swords situation. So it could be your own mind stealing your peace of mind. It could be that you're hemorrhaging cash, or you're seeing possibilities, potentialities being taken away from you, whether those are consciously someone taking them or just the systems breaking down and taking them away from you. But what do? Well, you're the Fool, right? You move forward, you manifest. And you, Knight of Swords, move forward logically in order to extricate yourself from this situation. Now, you will need to pour time and money possibly into this solution that you're trying to come up with, okay? But remember, you are supported by the divine feminine, and you may get some insights through meditation, introspection. And then you will initiate something. You will take an action. You will do something concrete. It is, it may really stir your passions. It's fire energy. Maybe that Saturn and Neptune in Aries is really hitting you. But then remember to be this Leo strength card of compassionate, open-hearted, lion-hearted, and conquer the issues that arise through that love and compassion, especially for yourself. So, looks like a pretty busy week here. Be sure to check out the Planetary Energy Forecast. I will post that tomorrow, and we'll talk a little bit about the astrology, and there'll also be a Celtic cross reading. I haven't decided on what I'm going to do that yet, but I hope you thrive this week. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.